I remember days when the sun shone, and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Darkest Dungeon. We've got the Valiant Spirit Hamlet event right now. 15% virtue chance on our next quest. It's pretty good. What did we do last time? It's been a couple of weeks. Theon has achieved a state of emptiness and refuses to stop meditating. So he's going to be out this week. There he is. Bodarel got lethargy cured. Wonderful. Stress eater, light sensitive, fragile, all removed. Returned from the vision quest, so Postal is back. We got thirsting, controlled, thirsting, controlled, vile. 3 drinks. Gross. And then virtue chance. Yeah, we were unable to defeat the Baron. In fact, we couldn't even find him. We entered a locked gate. I was assuming that it would be where he was. Lo and behold, it was an empty room. So the one key that I was able to finally find in this place led us nowhere. And it was really frustrating and discouraging. But we'll try it again another time and hopefully have better luck. Patron, you're in bad shape, buddy. Go in here. Done. We've got a surprising lack of heirlooms. I must have upgraded things last time, and that's probably why. Albalin is cursed, so we won't put him in here. Bodarel, you could go... Oh no. Medium level contagions in here because of him. So he might end up getting cursed. That would be tragic. Is anybody else? Yeah, By God has a lot of stress, actually. 2 stain also. Yeah. Are they going to be able to recover by prayer? Maybe. It's still only medium, so hopefully, hopefully this one, yeah, Patron doesn't get too cursed. We'll see. Not sure how to pronounce this still. I would say like Louis or something like that. Louis. Alright, Bodarel, drink your cares away. I should have checked to see if he's not any kind of anything. Drunkard or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have any way to upgrade anything, so I'm not even going to check. Who do we have that is the lowest level? It looks like 4s. 4s seem to be the lowest. So we've got Louis. We've got Trelly is almost leveled up. Albalin is almost leveled up, but I need to throw him into some kind of stress treatment, actually. I thought of doing that, and then I failed. Go here. Still medium. So we'll see how that goes. That's a lot of people in stress treatment, so I must have not treated some people last time. I imagine I was treating their negative quirks or diseases or something like that. I don't see anybody else who is diseased this time, so we shouldn't have to worry about it. Musard is almost level 6, and then what we're looking at. Viral, Louis, and Trelly. I'd be surprised if we could find a party combination that had these folks specifically. Waste talents on trivial. You hush. Look. It's not what you think. We weren't going on that quest necessarily. Yeah. Yeah, it would really surprise me if we could figure out one with these. But I'll see what I can do. Are there other folks that are close? Cambrai? It would be between them or the Flagellant. They don't go together. And that's about it. Albalin, but he's not in. And, I mean, otherwise we could just find somebody else to throw in here instead. It wouldn't hurt to have a healer. And I don't even know where we're going yet. Maybe this one? Except it's a long one. I'm not up for a long run right now. The short apprentice run would be enough to tip most of them over the edge. And that would probably be ideal for how I feel right now. It's been a while since I've played, so I'm just not sure that I want to buckle down and get into a super long run. And all of these are medium or longer, except, yeah, Shrieker's Perch, right? Kill the Shrieker, recover our trinkets. We could go for that too. That wouldn't be a bad one. Okay, here we've got one called Toxic Teammates. So all of these folk do blight, right? We've got the Antiquarian, Abomination, Grave Robber, and Plague Doctor. Yeah, she doesn't want to go on to this one. I don't want to do a long one. I don't really want to do a medium champion level run, because that's not going to be very good for us. I imagine we would die pretty easily. I don't know, these are all levels 5 and 6 dudes, right? So we should be able to do it. I could argue that we should attack the Shrieker with this crew, right? I think the Shrieker has a high resistance to Blight, though, is the only problem. We have extremely high damage with the Grave Robber, damage over time with the Plague Doctor, some tiny healing, not much healing with these two, so it's dangerous to go in here because the Shrieker is very hard hitting. Then he does decent damage with a couple of his attacks. We might be able to break the nest, and hopefully she would fly away before anybody died. We'd be able to keep people off of death's door just barely with these healing abilities, and then she has one that removes damage over time on herself, so that would be pretty effective, but it would be risky. It would be very high risk, and I don't know if that's what we really need to be doing right now. Gathering blood, I don't know how much we have. That would be something to see. We have 14, so it's no need to go after blood right now. That would be silly. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go after the Shrieker with this team. It would be enough to tip these two over the top if we can keep them alive. And yeah, let's do it. Let's go in. Unequipped, sorted. What have we got to take in to keep us safe? Increase to healing skills and max HP. Wonderful. Increase to healing received. Or we could go for dodge, which I think is probably the go. That's plus 10. Is there anything more important? We could take Junia's head to increase her healing even further. Let me see right quick. 3 to 3, while this is 2 to 3. So she's the best healer, hilariously. So this would be... We don't have the Surgeon's Charm. That alone is motivation enough for me to go in here and attack the Shrieker, because getting that back would be pretty happy. Let's go for that. Alright. So that's plus 80% healing skills. That should give us an extra plus 2, so she should be healing for about 5, unless she crits. It's not a ton, but like I say, it's better than nothing. It's the best we can do. Transform reduces stress inflicted on party. I don't think we'll take that, because he's only going to transform once. We'll go for this one with the increase to protection. Virtue chance is fine, but we shouldn't have to deal too much with that. Disease and move resistance at lower torch. I'm trying to think what else he would need. What's his current condition? Craving? So as soon as we pop in, if we give him some blood, he would be in bloodlust. And that would probably justify taking the one trinket we have that increases damage when they're in bloodlust. Here it is. Increase to crit and dodge. So we'll take that for sure. She has nothing. Do I really not have... Oh, here we go. Increase to speed or damage versus blighted. Both of those aren't bad. So Dismas Head here is plus 25% damage. Reduces max HP a little bit though, which I wouldn't mind offsetting with something else. Here's one. This reduces damage though, alternatively. So that's not what we want. There has to be a better... Here we go. If in position 1. So if she does a lunge, that puts her up here, right? She's in position 1. But then we're not going to be attacking from that position. She would do the shadow fade and then lunge again, right? So that's ineffective for us. If we went with something... Bleed skill, no. We have life crystals, right, to increase the max HP and offset that. So maybe that's what we go for. So that's actually increased her overall health. And that should be fine. You... Let's see, we've got increased to melee, bleed skill. She can't use her bleed abilities from this position. She'll be able to use these plague abilities, the medicine, and then disorient, or we could do stun. I think buff. I think the emboldening vapors is going to be more important, because if the Shrieker is highly resistant to blight when we get in there, she can just buff either of these two and stack that damage output. So that will be the most important thing for her to be doing once we get in there. Blight skill chance will be pretty effective, I would think. That minus 15 max HP, though, really bothers me. Increase to death blow resistance, I think we'll take. Maybe we don't. Maybe we take the life crystal to offset her health loss from this one. She has a disease? Oh. Yeah, the Crimson Curse is reducing her health somehow. That's alright though. 34 armor base. She could do with some upgrades, so let's get that done. Alright. That would be Musard, I believe. Nope, she's maxed out. Who was it? Yeah, Verol. There we go. Upgraded and upgraded. So she was all 5s. I believe Pithu and Tardif are all 5s. And then I passed. I passed? I didn't pass. She's down here. Okay, we already looked at Musard, so that's all 4 of them. Good. I swear, folks, my brain. Okay, so Festering Vapors, we'll see how effective it is. If it's not, then we're out of luck, but the increase to dodge is going to be helpful. Force Guard will come in handy sometimes. He's got all of his typical skills. She has her abilities all lined up. Poison Darts, maybe we swap for a pick to the face, because this doesn't move her anywhere, right? And honestly, if we do this, we could use that other ability that gives her, or that other trinket, I mean, that gives her plus 25 damage in position 1, because then she could lunge, she would be in position 1, she could use this pick to the face to get that extra damage output. However, when she fades back here, you can see plus 100% damage, and plus 8% crit, plus 15 dodge. This is a huge buff, so trying to balance out which would be more useful, a plus 25% buff, or just utilizing this 100% damage. Yeah, I think this one wins, even though it takes a whole turn to take effect, while that one would be a permanent effect if we moved up like that. Now, is she going to be in trouble? Okay, she can't actually use Fortifying Vapors or Invigorating Vapors in this position. So that is a little bit troubling. This one moves him forward, doesn't it? Okay, so if he uses a slam to move forward, then she's in position 2. She uses lunge, she's in position 3. If she uses the shadow fade, she'd be in position 3, she'd be in 2, and then lunge again, she would be in position 3. So she would occasionally be able to use either of these abilities, and alternatively from that, we would use the Festering Vapors for her. Or we could use this Get Down ability, maybe instead of Protection. Increase to Blight skill chance and stuff. So maybe we do that instead. So right off the bat, she could get down and drop back to the back. She could still use... No, she can't. She could use Shadow Fade at that point to move back, or she could pick to the face, all of that. So yeah, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. We'll try this combination here. And she's all good here. Perfect. Alright. Can't retreat from this quest. We'll go in. It's risky, but we'll try it. I don't think there's any reason to take any food, because we can't eat it in combat. And we're going to immediately be in combat right away. 5 wasting heroes in town. So next week we'll almost definitely be doing that. We'll take those. We'll take those. Debuffs. I don't remember her giving us debuffs. I say her for no specific reason. It's just a Shrieker. And Torch I don't think is going to be necessary either. Let's give it a try, folks. Cross your fingers. Dun dun dun. I forgot that she was Eldritch too. And yeah, Blight is 240% resistant, so it's ridiculous to even try to blight her. Same for this thing, 240 resistant. So let's just start out. Yeah, give it to her. Hopefully she goes before her, maybe. We'll go ahead and begin by transforming. Okay. And then we could just go ahead and slam, right? Wham. It even pushed it backwards, so that's pretty cool. Now. Yeah. I think instead of get down, we'll go ahead and use this. Wham. Resisted, no surprise. But debuffed, right? Reduced our resistance. Stress. I don't know how she came in with so much stress from the beginning. Bleeding, okay. We'll do a big lunge then, 15 to 30. Smack. I should have hit this instead. I'm sorry. I've lost sight of my lost concentration of what I'm trying to do here. Okay. We'll get it though. Let's see. Don't peck him. Nice dodge. Good job. Very proud of you. We'll rage. I did it wrong again. I need to be focused on this. Alright, so now you're going to fade. Wow. She's really focus firing the Plague Doctor here. Alright, you're going to heal yourself. Come on. Can't staunch the flow. Alright, will you shut up and let me do something, please? Good grief. Calm down. Use some holy water. And go ahead and battlefield medicine you. There. Yeah. You're fine. You're perfectly fine. No. We'll keep trying to hit him with this. It doesn't work because he's too dodgy. Alright, keep raging. Only against this thing now. Because I've woke up. We'll lunge on this thing too. 49? Possible? Minimum damage though. Typical. Caught at her. Gross. Okay. We could continue to heal yourself, but I think we'll buff him for the extra damage. Don't even think about it. Ouch. A bit painful, I would say. We'll fortify. Arguably, I should have done that to her, but we'll see how it goes. Regurgitated upon. Disgusting. At least you resisted the disease, though. That's nice. Okay. You're going to bandage holy water and then rage again against this thing. It's not a machine, but we'll rage against it nonetheless. Yeah. Pick to the face won't reach past her. I don't know why I keep wanting to refer to it as a feminine, but it's fine. Go ahead and... I'm sure Noxious Blast won't do anything to her. We can try it anyway. I forgot to give him blood again, too. Because I wanted him to be bloodthirsty. Regurgitated. He resisted the stuff, though. We can try Festering. It's not going to do any good, though. It does a little bit of damage to her, but it's fine. And she leaves. Great. So we didn't even break the nest, sadly. Nice. Vigorous, so that's going to help everybody to not be stressed anymore. She was about to be tested.
Foster hope and resilience.
Okay, well. That was about as long a mission as I expected it to be. Oh, yay! We still don't have the Surgeon's Charm back yet, though, which is kind of sad. We got a lot of our stuff back $200, which isn't even the value of like one holy water or something like that, one shovel. But yeah, the Berserk Mask, Berserk Charm, Rampart Shield, Heaven's Hairpin. We've got like 6 of these now, not really, like 3 or 4 at least. So I may have to sell them. Same with these though too, I think we have 3 or 4 of them. And so yeah, a bit of cash from that too. And that should have tipped them up, yeah. So we've got all 4 of these guys level 6 instead of just 2 of them. We've got Balanced for Move Resist. Ruins Adventurer, that's fine. Hysterical Blindness, sadly. So she didn't actually resist that disease, apparently. Dud Hitter and Corvid's Appetite, 100% food consumed. Insatiable appetite for carry-on. So I'll have to get rid of that. Man, bit of a short one, but yeah, trying to get back into the swing of things, so this suits me perfectly. If you want to catch another episode, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. Thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.